Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, hello. New background, who is it? I changed around my office. So first of all, you can see now underneath the bird cage so that you can keep track of where Peekaboo is. I wanted that for a while. I wanted to be able to see her during the stream. She is under the bird cage. Rohan wants to play with her, but she is not interested. So instead, he'll just attack his little tree. Also, now you can see inside my bookshelf, which is fun. And I moved around some of my plants, so I have a ton of plants now in my shelves. Let's see, maybe Thunder can go down here. Let's see if we can just see what Thunder is. Let's see, rotate, flip horizontal. What the heck? Why'd that not work? Oh, because he's over on this side. There we go. There, now we can have Thunder here. We'll just keep him, actually we could keep him right here because the birds are very rarely right there. And that way you can see inside of my bookshelf, you can see the plants that are now on display. Good morning. Hey Candy, good morning. And you can watch the animals behave crazy like this. This is what happens with Rohan sometimes in the morning. He just goes a little crazy. He wants to play with Peekaboo, but she's not interested. So now I've got my desk all in a different configuration. It's still an L desk, but I made it so that it's equal both lengths. Before it was like there was a short side and a long side. Now it's equal. So look at all this room from here to my desk now. It is from the table, from the door, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 feet of space by probably 12. So I have like a full second room now because I have a 12 foot by 11 foot open floor space over there. I don't know if the camera, no, it doesn't reach that far. Sorry. But yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I have a lot more room for activities. Alex came in here yesterday, put his arms out and was just spinning around my room because there's so much more room now, which is great. I also set up my makeup section, makeup area, so that I have like tables there. As you can see, there's no more tables behind me. It's just the plants now. No, there used to be some tables here. Now there's no little tables, which is great. Very pleased, very happy with the amount of space I have now, with the way it's organized. We'll see how it goes long term, but for right now, it feels good. It feels organized. So today, what we're going to be working on is a crochet project. I am hoping to finish this video today after the stream. Chill out, internet. Encoding overload. Too much. Too much. Hold on a sec. Let's wait for it to stop glitching. So how are you guys doing today? I was doing. Do you want to go to the seaside? I'm not trying to say everybody wants to go. How about now? Is that better? I think that's better. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Click the like button as you come in. It helps the channel, and you're already here, so you might as well. And let me get my little step stool. I got a stool so that I can put my feet on it so that I don't sit on my feet, because my doctor said stop doing that, and so did my masseuse. My massage therapist said you need to stop. You need to stop crossing your legs and sitting. And I was like, but why they make bodies do that if it's not good for bodies? Okay, so the video that I started filming yesterday that I didn't finish because it ended up being a larger project than I thought. I'm going to make a new bag. It's going to have a flap over the top, like it's going to flap over, and it's a rounded bottom bag. So right now it kind of looks like a hat. I promise it's not. I guarantee you it is not. But it kind of looks like that. So today what we're going to be doing on the stream is I'm going to try and get the strap finished. I have this much done on the strap. I pretty much need to double that length. It's being done in single crochets, and then I'm going to be stitching it in half, so it's like a thicker single crochet. That's the plan, but it's going to take me 4 years to finish because doing rows of 10 stitches until you have 6 feet of fabric is not a vibe. It's not a lot of fun for me. Let me just grab my other tripod. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. So that I can let you watch while I crochet. So that you're not just bored listening to me blather on about nothing. Well, not nothing. I think everything we talk about is fun, but you know. So, what's everybody else up to this morning? You doing anything fun or interesting? Yesterday I filmed all day, and obviously I moved my furniture around, which I really am happy about. I love doing that once in a while. That's very like, did you do that when you were a kid? Just move around your bedroom just to have a moment of feeling like what you're doing is in any way in your control? That's how it feels for me. Oh, Candy, you have cramps this morning. I'm sorry. That's a bummer. Definitely a bummer. I found that my jeans were tighter this morning, even though I went to the doctor like a week ago and I had lost close to 6 pounds since the last time I was at the doctor. So I don't understand why my jeans are tighter. Maybe it's because they went in the dryer, or maybe it's because the scale was annoying and wrong. All right, there we go. Got my, what do I want you to do? I want you to do this. Do you want to go to the seaside? I was listening to music this morning. Sorry, audio's probably not good. I was listening to music this morning and a song came on that reminded me of the Kooks. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Kooks, but they're a British band, and they were, I don't know if they were ever popular, like where I live, but I have a friend who was super into them in high school. So when we were on the rowing team, we used to listen to them in the mornings when we were getting ready for school after rowing practice. Anyway, this morning I was feeling, I don't even know. I felt like I want to listen to the Kooks this morning. So I put on a couple of songs from the Kooks, and I think I'm going to add them to my Get Ready playlist. I have a playlist that is mostly stuff from when I was in high school. Like, there's some stuff from university, there's some stuff from after university, but like there's John Bellion, there's A Great Big World, there's Mariana's Trench, Blink-182, Evanescence. Who else is in my list? Matchbox 20, Vanessa Carlton, just a bunch of like music that I used to really like as a young person, and it never stopped being music that I like, so it's part of my Get Ready playlist, and I think I'm gonna add the Kooks to it, which is just lovely. I'm mailing a package to you today. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. I didn't send you the address, did I? I also didn't add you to Discord. Don't be mad. I promise I care about you. Okay. The stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended amount. Thank you, YouTube. Hopefully that is something that is resolving itself. Okay, so I'm going to be working on the strap now. I'm going to try and see if my overhead shot is okay. Don't really love that you're looking down over my crotch, but I don't have a table over me anymore. Maybe if I go like this. I have an idea. No, but I was looking through your channel page and I found it. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad that my channel is more useful for some things. Like getting things done on time. That's not really my forte. All right, there we go. Now we can work on this strap. Let's do a thing here. Let's see this. Please hold. I've moved everything around, so I now have to reorganize where my stuff sits. Do you want to go to the seaside? That song's in my head right now. If you don't know that song, I'm sad for you. I'm not trying to say everybody wants to go. No, not you. You stay here. No, you stay. And now you move. And now you come over like this. Gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. There. Now we can all crochet together. And I will try not to have my nose randomly drip on what I'm doing. Okay. Got a corner there. And here we go. So I don't even know how many rows I'm at right now. I'm not concerned. I'm just going to keep going until it feels long enough. And I want my bag to sit kind of on my hip. I decided I was going to make this as a pattern that was like, oh, another easy bag pattern. Why not? Instead, I've decided to make it my perfect bag pattern, which means it's going to have a little bit more stuff going on. Like I'm adding pockets, I'm adding buttons, I'm adding a flap over the top. And I might even add lining, like a fabric lining. We'll see. Also, I forgot to tell you something on Monday that was like super important. And I want you to hear what happened. So even though there's only 3 of us here right now, we can all listen together. I have a little video clip I want you to hear. You can't watch it because it's my beautiful, gorgeous nephew and we don't show him here. But, hold on. Do you want to go to the seaside? Okay. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, my sister sent it to me. Are you ready to hear what Alistair said to me? Because it's important. She sent it to me because I literally said, could you find this clip? She has not a security camera, but she has a camera because they have dogs. And when we were all hanging out as a family, Alistair and I were playing in the middle of the room and everyone else was sitting in couches and chairs. And then listen to what he said. If you could real quick just play. Come on. Do you want to go to the seaside? Hold on. Just please hold. It's important. You need to hear it. Ready? Why are you not playing? How do I make it play? It says it's got time on it. Is it because you're not paused? Pause. Please hold. It's important. So that's important. Just needed you to hear. He said, "You're like a princess." Yeah, that's right. That's right. My nephew, he knows what's up. First of all, he has a perfect, unhindered soul. And he said, "You're like a princess." Out of nowhere, he just said it. And it was important. So now you guys all get to know about that. That Alistair, my beautiful baby nephew, thinks I'm like a princess. So you're welcome. In case you didn't know, I'm like a princess. Also, I was wearing no makeup. And I was wearing tights. I was wearing a dress, so that could be part of it. But the point is that I'm like a princess, and my nephew thinks so. So thank you. And everyone in the family heard, and it was recorded, so everyone got to hear it. And he said it a second time later. So, and it was just out of the blue. I am magic. Thank you. So this long strap is going to take me 4 days to complete, which is why I said I would do it on the stream with you guys today, so that after the stream I can set my camera up to finish this tutorial. It took me, I'm not going to lie to you, like 6 hours yesterday of filming. and I did not get this stupid strap done. I filmed this strap alone probably for 2 hours. I was just sitting underneath my camera, filming myself crocheting this strap. Candy, gonna step away for some chores and breakfast. Sounds good. Have a good time. Enjoy your breakfast. Speaking of, I have a coffee here. I know that's not breakfast, but it is part of a healthy breakfast. So how's everybody else doing? Because I'm like a princess, so I'm doing really good. Let's turn this microphone a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm feeling quite pleased about how large my room feels when I've moved my tables around. We are going to start on the cardigan, hopefully today. And I'm still humming and hawing over whether I want to knit the sleeves or not. I mean, I could knit the sleeves flat. That's also an option. I don't have to do it in the round. I do prefer it in the round, but like, it's like kind of a schlep to do the first cuff bit because I hate doing magic loop in knitting. Maybe I can move this out of our line of sight a little more so that you're not staring at a tripod. Sorry about that. Not the cutest. Lots of like tech stuff around this morning. So now you can see all of my journals. Well, not all of them, but like my most recent journals. And you can see my pencil crayons, my crochet, some of my plants, some yarn. I tried to make it so that you could see cute things, which is, you know, vibes. It's a vibes-based situation. Where did you go, Rohan? He disappeared. He was in there. Why are you hiding? You can't see Peekaboo still. You just can't see her. She's just the color of shadow, but I promise she's underneath there. Oh, Rohan's here too. He's inside this. But Peekaboo's under here. Psst, 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 psst. Peekaboo. Pika. She doesn't want to come. But I promise she's there. I swear. I swear the cat has not gone anywhere. Sometimes she doesn't want to hang out with me, and sometimes she does. And right now seems to be a good time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and invite her to sit with me since Rohan is in his, like, cat cave. And here's how I'm going to do it. Ugh. First, grab my crochet hook. Here's my big, beautiful plan. So I'm just going to move stuff out of the way on my table. Yesterday at dinner time, this was the table Alex and I were going to sit at because we were going to use my computer to watch Yellowstone while we ate dinner. And I just shoved everything over, and Alex is like, that's one way to clean up a table. Just push it all to the side. All right, there, I folded my film stuff. Now I can put this blanket right here. I just want it to be big enough for my big fat Peekaboo. And then Rohan is sleeping, so as long as Peekaboo doesn't make too much noise, come here, as I take her out of here. Yeah, see, when you make noise, you wake up Rohan. There, now you can see Peekaboo. And now Rohan has awoken. He's like, what? My girlfriend? Hey, baby girl. Hi. This is Miss Peekaboo. She's just a little fat lady. Hi, baby girl. Just chill. He's not even looking at you. He's not even looking at you. You're all right. He's not even looking at you. He is looking right at her, though. Hey? Don't leave, or else he's going to jump after you. Well, of course, a little bit of drama every morning. I was hopeful. I thought maybe she would stay and not make noise, and then he could leave her alone. She's back underneath the bird cage. That's her preferred spot when Rohan is around. Sometimes she lies just in front of the bird cage right here. Literally mopped last night. This morning, look at all the junk that's already on my floor. Do not get parrots, let me tell you. I mean, I enjoy having them. Again, I'll continue saying that to you guys. I love having parrots. Oh, hi, Rohan. He's like, Peekaboo was here. I love Peekaboo. Anyway, I love having parrots, but Are they ever messy? All right, let's get back to working on this strap. So, today is physio day, so Alex and I have to go to physio later. I'm also doing a big day tomorrow, a big babysitting day with my friend. First things though, Alex has an MRI tomorrow, which is exciting. He waited since October, so November, December, January, February. He waited 4 months for this MRI, and he's going to go for an MRI tomorrow, and we're going to find out if his shoulder needs surgery or not. I'm torn, literally like his shoulder. I'm torn over whether I want him to need surgery or not, because like obviously it's like, no, I don't want you to need surgery. But if he doesn't need surgery, it's like rehab is the only thing that they can do to help his shoulder. And he can get like cortisol injections in his shoulder, and he can take like steroids and anti-inflammatory stuff, but they can't really repair it. Or he needs surgery, and then he has 6 to 8 weeks of being unable to work, being unable to like move easily. So it's like both situations are not really a good answer. And if he has to go the surgery route, the time before he actually has all of his strength back could be like years. The doctor said if he was like 20, it would probably be like 6 months to a year. But since he's like 37, it's one of those things where it's like cost benefit they start doing, where they're like, is it really worth it to put you through several years of rehab to get 80% of your function back? If you're at 70% of your function now, can rehab get you to 80%? It's a whole thing. Look at this. He was sleeping comfortably in his little cat bed that we got for him, that my mom got for him. He was sleeping comfortably in his tower. And now that Peekaboo came out, he's like, I guess I'd rather sit up here with you, hey? Hey. I like harassing him. And then he bites, but he doesn't want to bite. He's just a silly guy. All right. Hey, what is it, Beelzebub? Now you can also see the whole bird cage, which I think is cool. So you can see what the birds are up to. This is going to take me forever. I also put on false nails because I always put on false nails. Hi! For filming videos, almost always. But it makes crochet slightly more difficult. So yeah, tomorrow's MRI day and big babysitting day. So today I really have to finish filming the video because I'm not going to have any time tomorrow, and then I'm going to only have Sunday to edit next week's video, I think. And I need to get my seed starting stuff. I need to get, like, it's warm out today again, and the snow is melting. There's still about a foot of snow on the ground after having 2-3 warm days, which melted like 2 feet of that snow. Our whole alleyway has been flooded, which is not ideal. Luckily, our basement hasn't flooded this time, which is good. But I need to get my seed starting stuff, so I need another couple of days of warm weather for all of my seed trays, which are outside underneath a foot of snow, to become visible, so I can collect them, wash them, bring them inside, and then get started with some seeds. And I have so many seeds to start this year. Like, literally, I don't know how we're going to create this year's garden because of how many seeds I have. Like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to decide what doesn't get planted? I have hundreds now, hundreds of varieties of seeds. I know that for some things, I'm just going to like plant 2 of every color and hope that some of them survive. But like, that's so risky. Last year I planted like 10 to 15 of everything, and then in the end I planted probably about 6 of everything. But I can't plant 10 of everything if I have 200 varieties. That's too many seeds. That would be 2,000 baby plants, and I can't fit 2,000 plants in my garden. I can fit like 200 plants in my garden. So I don't know how I'm supposed to function with only... It's just trying to figure out the math of it all. I'm sure it'll work out. It's just a little stressful right now. And then also trying to decide what seeds I'm going to start outside, like what seeds I'm just gonna like broadcast sow. I know I'll do that with poppy seeds, and I'll be doing that in March, which also throws off my garden organization because if I want to do soil amendments, I have to do them now before it's even time. Like I have to put compost and manure on my garden in March because I have to throw seeds out in March, and I can't be putting compost on as the poppies are sprouting up or else they won't survive. So yeah, I have to buy compost and manure, and I have to start saving my eggshells again to put out in the garden, and I have to separate all the seeds that I need to start, which I think is like 20 varieties I need to start this coming week. Like it's Wednesday, so next week I will be starting like 10 to 20 varieties of seeds, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll all work out. I think for my sweet peas this year, I might just plant them in a large container and then transplant the whole container, like not separate the seeds, just transplant an entire container, or plant them in something compostable and then just plant the whole container so that the sweet peas don't get disturbed, but I can start them separate from the garden. I don't know yet. We will see. We'll see what makes the most sense. I tried last year, though, with my sweet peas and with some nasturtiums. I tried with toilet roll and with paper towel rolls, and I just found them to be too weak for the amount of time I need them to hold together. Like, they're great because they're compostable, but you can't water them enough. Like, I need to water them more, but they start to fall apart, and that's such a bummer. So I think I'm just going to do seed starting trays for everything that can be transplanted, and then things that can't be transplanted, maybe I'll do them in like a cardboard box that is sitting inside of a plastic container, and then I can just pick up the whole cardboard box when it's time to transplant, move the whole thing. I don't know yet. I'm hopeful. I really want good flowers this year. I really want the Clarkia mountain garland. Like, I've been dreaming of it. It was so beautiful last year. I do need to get more organized, though, to figure out where I want to put stuff. Because I think I want to have like a chunk of Clarkia mountain garland. Last year I just had one plant in like 2 or 3 different areas of the garden. This year I think I might want to put like 4 or 5 plants right next to each other to give like a wall of garden. We'll see. By the way, here's how long my strap is now. And I'm going to end up stretching it out, folding it over, and stitching it down. I haven't decided, though, if I'm going to... I'll show you the overhead. If I'm going to, like, fold it like this and just stitch down the side, or if I'm going to fold it over the middle like that so that it's got a seam right in the middle and stitch that down. I don't know. I feel like this one looks nicer to have it stitched down in the middle, and then that way the strap is like flat in a nice way like this, as opposed to folding it in half this way, stitching it down, and then having like kind of a raw edge. Since I can't really turn that inside out, it'll be too small. But we do need it to be, I don't remember how long, but this is not long enough, because if I fold it over, it needs to cross across my body and sit at my hip. So we're not quite there yet. But that's all right. We'll get there. Eventually. Where are you today? What is happening? Why am I here alone talking to myself? What's going on? Happy hump day, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope that your Wednesday is going well. I also have to have a meeting with the taxidermist this week. He messaged me back. He's off his vacation, and now I need to find out if I can get a discounted price for just having Thunder's bones articulated, because there's like a whole set of options with this specific taxidermist of what he can do for Thunder, and it costs $1,200, and I'm going to see if there's any negotiating if I don't get all of the options. Like if I just get the bones articulated, will it cost less? I'm hoping yes, but I also feel like there's a possibility that the answer's no, and then I'll have to be like really thinking about if it's worth it, because it's not that it's too expensive, it's that I can't afford it. There's a difference. I know that the artwork is quality, and I know that the person cares. It's just out of my budget. It's not overpriced, it's just out of my budget. But hopefully they'll adjust in order to fulfill just what I need, which is either his skeleton articulated or his skull articulated and the rest of his bones just put in a box somewhere. We'll see. I do also want to get the seed starting stuff put together this weekend, I think. I want to bring the lights back upstairs. I have grow lights for starting my seeds, and they're heavy and big and downstairs, so I have to bring them up, and I have to decide where I'm going to put them, because sometimes I've put them back behind me in this room, sometimes I've put them in the kitchen, and I just feel like I already moved the furniture in here, which means they have to go in the kitchen. But where in the kitchen? Our kitchen is packed. Do I get rid of the kitchen table for a month? I don't know. That feels like a bad idea. But our kitchen table takes up most of the kitchen. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to work out. I'm getting ready to go to work. You reminded me to gather my eggshells. Good. Gather your eggshells. Start collecting them. Put them into an old coffee can or a plastic container with a lid. If you are worried that it's going to smell, keep it in the fridge, keep it in the freezer, or keep it outside if you get a cold enough winter. And collect your eggshells, collect your coffee grounds, and collect your tea bags. If you also have fruit peels, like Alex eats oranges and apples every day, so he gets a core and then also orange peels. I add those to it. So my compost for the garden includes eggshells, coffee grounds, tea bags, orange peels, and apple cores. That's pretty much all that ends up in my garden, because that's pretty much those are the easy things to break down. Like they don't last very long. And I guess when I cook with potatoes, I put the potato peels outside also. But yeah, it's about to get soft enough to bury that stuff. Before the actual cold winter came, what I was doing was collecting all of those things, and then I would dig a hole outside in my garden and just bury it in the hole. And I know that the worms and bugs are eating through it. And then the next time I would dig a hole next to it. So in the spring, I will turn over all of that, and it should all be rotted and gone. There's a chance there'll be some like eggshell bits, but the fruit and stuff will be completely dissolved. And then I can just add in my amendments. And I don't know what I'm going to do for amendments this year. I was thinking of doing worm castings. Normally what I do is sheep manure or cow manure as my like nitrogen. And then I add compost or topsoil. Sometimes I'll just buy topsoil because it's cheaper, and I amend it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But maybe this year, instead of cow manure and sheep manure, maybe I'll do worm castings and like bone meal or something. Just try something different for fun. I also need to start keeping an eye on the price of the slug killer, because I need to eradicate slugs as much as possible from my garden. They are my biggest plant damager. Like the thing that gives my plants the most pain throughout the summer is slugs. My seedlings are most annoyed by squirrels, which I plan on dealing with by getting fake rubber snakes. I've read on the internet that squirrels are very afraid of snakes, and if you put rubber snakes in your garden, squirrels will stay away. So I'm going to put some rubber snakes, and you like have to move them around every couple of days so the squirrels don't think that they're fake. But plastic snakes is what I'm going to try and do to handle the squirrels digging in the garden, and cats. It'll also keep cats from trying to dig in my garden. And then for the slugs, I have I don't even know what it's made of. It's food grade. You could eat it, but it's poison for slugs. And I will try that. I will do the beer traps. I will do everything. If I could just eradicate slugs from my garden. I wish there was something that ate slugs that I could have live in my backyard. What animal? Do ducks eat slugs? I feel like it's ducks. Could I get a duck for the summer? They're not that loud. They just quack. It's quieter than a chicken, right? Quack, 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 quack. Like, what would the problem be if I had a duck for the summer? Can a duck live outside for the summer? Could I get a 1 duck coop? Or I guess 2 ducks. It would probably upset a duck to be alone. I wonder. Do I have enough room in the backyard for a duck to thrive? You inspired me to get my spare room ready to start seeds next month. This will be my first year starting inside. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. It's a lot, but it's so worth it. And it's also exciting. You get to feel like a god when the seedlings burst through the soil the first time. Like, I know that they had all of the genetic material to do that. When you put them in dirt and add water and heat, they germinate. But there's this feeling that happens when you see your first germinating seeds of like, they were just pieces of stick. Like, seeds are just pieces of plant, little bits of stick. And when they're dry, you can break them up and they just turn to powder. But when you put them in the right conditions, they sprout up and turn into baby plants. It's so rewarding. So I will say, if it's your first year, plant more than you need. There will be death. You will probably have fungus gnats and problems with overwatering and underwatering, and little seedlings die so easily from it being too hot or too cold or too damp or too dry. And just plant more than you need, and try not to get too attached to your seedlings, because some of them will die. And that is just a sacrifice you have to be willing to make. But that's okay. It's worth it. I love starting my seedlings. I love planting them out. I love putting them out in the garden once they're big enough. And my plants are always so much more stunted than my mom's. She has an outdoor heated greenhouse, and it's like a clear building. Like, it's made of clear plastic, I guess. I don't think it's glass. I think it's plastic. And it's super bright all the time. So these baby plants are getting like 100% sunlight as they start, but it's also heated in my mom's greenhouse. So, in my mom and dad's, everything that I say my mom's is my mom and dad's. It's just, I categorize it based on who like enjoys it. They both use the greenhouse, but you know, my mom likes the greenhouse, so I call it her greenhouse. Anyway, they have heat in the greenhouse. And they have wind, like fans, so they can keep the plant strong. And her plants, like when my mom starts her zinnias and I start my zinnias, hers are always twice the size. And by the time May comes, hers are flowering in pots, and mine have like 4 leaves. Like, they are just not in the same ballpark. But it's okay, because once mine get outside, they catch up. But it's so lovely to just see my mom's seedlings. It's like such a good feeling to go to the farm and just like walk through the greenhouse and be like, so many baby plants. And my mom started like hundreds of Lisianthus this year, which are such a pretty flower. I don't know if you know what Lisianthus is. It kind of looks like a rose. Like, the individual flowers look like a rose, but the plant that it grows on is kind of like a carnation. Like, long stems, no thorns or anything. Long stems, individual flowers on individual branches, so that if you harvest a Lisianthus, it's like it's already ready as a cut flower just by taking the flower off the stem. Beautiful. And the flowers themselves are like gorgeous roses. So she planted like hundreds of them this year, so I'm really excited to see those. I might ask her for one because of how many she planted. Also, Lisianthus can be overwintered. I don't know if it's biannual or if it's a perennial that is tender. It might be a tender perennial, but it also might just be a biannual, like rhubarb or hollyhock. Like, it blooms on its second summer also. We'll see. 2 of us here today. What a quiet room we are in. I should have shared the stream. Oops. Maybe I should do that so that people know that we're here. I mean, to be fair, everyone knows we're here. We get together Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. every single week to chat and hang out and work on stuff together and all those fun things. But just in case we got lost in the fray, let's just share the stream so that more people know we're here. I'll just put it in the Discord. If you're not part of our Discord, you should be, because we have a lot of fun there. I mean, I have a lot of fun. I think it's fun. I have a good time. Okay, let's just not have my nose run here. All right, let's get into the live stream discussion, and we will post the stream. Come hang out! Exclamation point. There. Gorgeous. There we go. Beaut. Absolutely mint. Hey, look, it helped. People have returned. Nice to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. It's a quiet day. Some days are quieter than others. All right. Now that part's done. Now let's just not have my nose drip. Very cute. Very demure. All right. So who else is getting ready to start seeds? Oh, I just want to cross my legs. Is that so much to ask? I just want to always have my legs crossed. Okay, so you know what? I want to take a quick break from this crochet to pull out the seeds that are due to be planted. Where did I put my journal? Is it underneath you? No. Is it underneath you? No. This is not that big of a desk for things to be able to go missing. It's a giant green book, Laura. Where could it be? Hello? Where are you? Are you really just gone? Oh, it fell on the floor. That's why. That'll do it. Let's grab it. And then I can see which seeds are meant to be planted. Also a good time for a stretch, I think. There we go. Good stretch. And now let's see. I have in my seed starting page the seeds I need to start. Snapdragon, sweet peas, hosta. Okay, let's collect them. What do you think? I need a container for them. That looks good. Oh, God, hit the camera. Cool. Story of my life. Just a rock in a container that shouldn't have a rock in it. All right, now the giant seed binder. We're gonna pull out the seeds that we need. So in the giant seed binder, we have a significant number. Oops. Come now, you. Stop that. Stop that this instant. How far are you? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, there we go. Now you can see the seeds in the seed binder. And I can see, oops, let's not have you go upside down. How can I do this? Now my desk is moved. It's harder to show you what I'm working on. But let's see. We know we need snapdragons. And we need, well, let's just start with snapdragons. Where are you? Bachelor's buttons, zinnias. Gomphrina, are you in the mix? I guess we'll just go buy things that I need to pick out. So let's start with snapdragons and sweet peas. Snapdragon. All right, here's sweet peas. There's wild sweet peas. I think Firecracker Vine is on this also, isn't it? Cypress Vine. That's not what we're doing. Okay, sweet peas, and there's a Snapdragon. Good. I think I saw Verbena on this list too. So we'll get out the Verbena. And also on this list was the Angelonia. Okay. Phlox, are you on the list yet? Yes, you are. So these are all plants that need 8 to 10 weeks. So I'm going to start them earlier. Like Impatiens, are you on the list? No, you're not. Okay. But Echinacea and Rudbeckia are on the list. Who else? Who else? Echinacea again. Do I have... What are you called? Sorry. Dianthus? Is Dianthus on the list? No. Cypress Vine. That is on the list. We'll pull you out. And... Celosia, are you on the list yet? No, so that means you're a 6 to 8 weeker. Radish, plantain catnip, lavender, agrostemma, are you here? No. Greens, liatris, are you on this list? No, you're not. Bok choy, castor bean, are you castor bean? Not yet? No? Okay. Double mix Clarkia, that's not time yet. Salpiglossis is on the list. Calendula, are you? I think you're later. Okay, and then these Johnny Jump Ups, how long do you guys need? These are known as Heart's Ease. These dainty little flowers look like jaunty miniature pansies with pretty flower faces of deep violet, mauve, yellow, and white. Johnny Jump Ups are both weather tolerant and long blooming and are good container and edging plants, lovely planted in spring bulb beds. Johnny Jump Ups blossoms are edible with a mild wintergreen flavor and make tasty garnishes. Self-sow readily and will enhance every garden. Perennial, grown as an annual. Spring bloom can handle frost. To start early indoors, start 8 to 10 weeks. Okay, that's now. And then we also need poppies. Which ones are these that I need? Iceland poppies. Cool. Iceland poppies. Amaranth, we can wait on those. Dahlias, we want to do dahlias now. Poppies, we can wait on. Calendula, we can wait on. Let's see. Feverfew, are you on the list yet? I don't think so. I think you start outside. Oh, Status. I forgot Status. And Salvia. Okay. Sweet peas. Here we go. Sweet pea 1, sweet pea 2, and sweet pea 3. I have 3 different colors. They're all pinks. And then I also wanted to do the Prairie Smoke. So we'll do Prairie Smoke also. And Wedding Bells. Something called Wedding Bells. That's you. You should start early. Cypress Vine, Phlox, Salvia, Status, Marigolds. Really? Now? That feels interesting. Hostas. I have 2 different hostas, and I want to start hollyhocks as well. Hostas, I have golden tiara and large green. That's what it's called. Purple hollyhock. Let's do both. Mammoth white pansy. I'm going to do that one also. Gray-headed coneflower. I'm going to do that one also. Nasturtium, stevia. Purple coneflower. I have already. Rudbeckia, black-eyed Susan. I have. Do I have black-eyed Susans? I don't have regular black-eyed Susans. I could grow them. I could also just get a cutting from my mom's giant, huge amount of them. Rudbeckia, false blue indigo, tobacco, wild bergamot, lavender, yellow coneflower. Okay, so now I just need Status and what was the other one? Marigold, Status, Salvia. Is anybody else missing? I think that's it. Marigolds, Status, and Salvia. Status. There we go. Apricot Status. And Supreme Mix. That's exciting. So Status. I don't think I need to grow any yarrow this year. I think I'm all caught up. Status and, I already forgot what I was saying. Status and, who's after status? Salvia. So not Celosia. I need salvia. Where's my pink hummingbird salvia? There we go. Blue salvia. Good. And now I need hummingbird salvia. I have 2. Hummingbird pink salvia. There we go. Okay, I think that's it for the 8 to 10 weekers. Just quickly look one more time. Shiso, you only take a few weeks. I'm not going to bother with Bells of Ireland because I found them not satisfying. Hot peppers, lettuce, hummingbird mint. We could try hummingbird mint. Add it to the list. I have everything else here, I think. I don't need any of my perennials. Basil, how long do you take? How long am I supposed to start you? Seeding. Yeah. Start seeds indoors mid to late spring. Basil does not thrive below 10 degrees. I knew that. Okay, I don't need any of these. How about you? Parsley. Do you need to start way early? 6 to 8 weeks. Do I need to start parsley? Do I really need to start parsley this year? Probably I should. Okay, parsley. Do we want flat parsley or do we want curly parsley? Strong stout stems support clusters of highly curled dark green leaves. Its savory flavor is perfectly balanced. The flat dark green leaves are deeply cut with rich flavor. The plants are easy to grow with upright stems that keep the leaves off the soil. This variety holds better flavor than the curly kind when dried, but is best enjoyed fresh. Flat parsley or curly parsley? Maybe we do both and just whoever survives gets to survive. I think that's fine. Okay. Scabiosa, I don't think it's time for you. I think you have 2 more weeks. Calendula, same thing. Okay, I think that's good. And I think everything else can be started pretty much. Oh, snapdragons. I almost forgot you. Oh god. These are the Chantilly snapdragons. These are cute. Oh no. Kale seeds just flopped away. Okay, prairie smoke. What are you? Poppy. Mission bells. We'll do you. And Clarkia, not yet. Celosia, not yet. Okay, that should be good. And now we have all the seeds we need to start this coming week, I think. Oh, right, marigolds. Marigolds, we want tiny marigold tangerine gem. And we want, I think we want these 3 this year. I do need to find my, my Jolly Jester marigolds, but I don't know where the seeds are, so I have to find those. But there we go. We've got all the seeds that I need to start next week put aside. This is not all the seeds I need to start. This is just the ones I have to start next week because they are 10 weeks before the last frost. So the seeds I'm starting next week, let's count how many varieties I'm going to be planting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, so I have 38 varieties of seeds to plant next week. And probably every week for the next 4 weeks, I'll be planting the same amount. So like 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, that sounds about right. So about 40 varieties a week I'll be planting seeds for a total of 160 varieties. So there's going to be, if there's 160 varieties and I plant 10 of each, that's 1,600 seeds. So I won't be able to plant 10 of each. Maybe I'll plant 5 of each or 6 of each because the little containers are in groups of 6. So wish me the best of luck with finding places to fit those things because I don't know what I'm supposed to do to hold on to all those. Maybe I'll bring some to my mom's house and just be like, hi, would you mind pretty please just taking care of my seeds while I take care of the ones that I can. Alrighty then. There we go. Gorge. Beautiful. Seeds have now been separated and organized. Now I just need a big drink and then we can continue crocheting. Beautiful. Ugh. There we go. Now I can just not cross my legs like a crossed leg, but I can cross one leg over the other, like polite society. Okay. And then I can put my little white napkin over so you can see what I'm doing better. Then I'll do this. And then you can crochet with me if you want. And if you don't want, then you don't have to. But that's what I'm going to be doing. Trying to get this dang strap done so I can finish this video today. That's all I got. That's all the information I got. Seeds are getting started and crochet videos are getting filmed. We're going to try. Do our best. When do you start seeds where you are? For us, it is May 24 weekend, Victoria Day weekend, which you guys have something else. You United States folks have a different holiday that weekend, but for us it's called either May 24 weekend, because it's usually around the 24th, or Victoria Day weekend. And we generally on May 24th, that's when you can plant your stuff outside without it dying where I live. Last year, I planted the last week of April. So like April 24th, I planted. So I had a whole extra month of gardening because our last frost was so early and it was just kind of perfect situation. I'm hoping this year we're going to have another early spring, but 2 in a row, I feel like that's not likely for me. So I'm going to hope for it, but if it doesn't happen, I'll survive. I can't expect it every year, but the fact that we're going to get to plant out seeds in, where are we at? February, March, April. 3 months? All of March, all of April, and most of May. 3 months still. But so it's 12 weeks. Officially, it's 12 weeks until the last frost where I live, but realistically, it's probably more like 8 weeks till the last frost. So I'm gonna plant my garden as though the last frost is 4 weeks early. And then if it's not, I'll just have plant starts that are going inside during the night and outside during the day. But if it is early, our last frost, then I can plant my stuff outside and it'll be just fine. Last year it was just fine. And we actually had a couple of light frosts after I planted my garden outside, and it didn't seem to matter at all. All my plants seemed to just do just fine. Maybe there was a little damage to the edge of some of the leaves, but those leaves are like the first leaves, so as soon as the plant started growing, there was nothing to worry about. Hopefully that'll be the situation this year. I feel like I had a garden all of May, all of June, all of July, all of August, all of September, and all of October. So last year, I got to have 6 months of garden, which is just not, it's just not how it is in Ontario. Generally, 6 months is like a lot of garden. And I had 6 months of garden, which is awesome. We'll see if that happens again this year. When's your last frost date? I feel like I hate that the climate is warming and causing, natural disasters, and anthropomorphic climate change is real. However, I can't say I don't love having an early spring. Anywho. I also spoke to my little sister this morning, and she is going to pop any day. She, everything is on track for her baby, which is so exciting. Baby Elizabeth she could come any minute, but she also could come in like, what was it? Almost 4 weeks. If she stayed in as long as she's allowed to, which is like 42 weeks, she could still be in there for almost a month, which is crazy. I'm hoping that she's going to be there for another week and then she can come Earthside. I'm ready to meet her. I'm also ready to take on Alistair in his time of need. Most likely, my nephew Alistair is going to have some big feelings because there's going to be a whole new person taking up a bunch of time from his mommy and daddy. So I'm sure he's going to have big feelings, which means Auntie Laura is going to come to the rescue and take him on all kinds of excursions. I do have something I need to purchase. In order to do that, I have to get a baby car seat or a toddler car seat for Alistair, and I'm just avoiding it because it's like a $400 purchase, and I don't know. I don't want to do it. I will. I just don't want to. So that's exciting. And once Elizabeth gets here, Alistair and I are going to have to find some fun things that we can do. Maybe I'll take him to the forest. That might be a good idea. Just something that keeps him busy. I'll take him to the beach. We can go rock hunting. Really, those are two things I like to do, but I'm sure he'll like to do them also. I can take him to parks. I can take him to the mall. I'm trying to think of like places. What do toddlers do? What do toddlers want to do? Don't they just want to run around and like eat things they're not supposed to? Alistair doesn't eat anything he's not supposed to anymore. He doesn't put anything in his mouth anymore. It's surprising. Like, I make jokes with him where I'll be like, can I have a bite of the thing he's playing with? And he'll go, Auntie Laura, we don't eat this. It's not a snack. We only eat snacks. Snacks and dinner and breakfast. And this is not dinner or breakfast or a snack. This is for playing. And he'll even do that with toy food. Like, I'll go, ooh, that looks tasty, that pizza. Can I have a bite? It's not real, Auntie Laura. We don't eat toys. We eat snacks. It's very cute. We eat snacks and breakfast and dinner. And I'm like, but what about lunch? Do we eat lunch? And he goes, yeah, but that's at daycare. We don't eat lunch here. He's like so sassy and adorable for a 2-year-old. It makes me laugh. He makes me laugh every time I talk to him. And he thinks I'm like a princess. So my sister thinks it's because I had my arms up, like out and up, and that he was thinking I was like Elsa when she's singing Let It Go. And I was like, I'm cool with that. If I remind him in any second of a princess, I support that. I think that was a good thing for him to say. Oh, I was cuddling Rohan before the stream, and there's little bits of cat hair just all over me. Do you prefer watching overhead like this, or do you prefer like this so that you can see Rohan? Hey? Hello? 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 Hello, Mister. Oh, whoa. Hey, don't you bite me. Don't you bite me. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Hey, that's my sweater. I'll do what I want. I'll bite you when I want to, says the silly kitty cat. Hi, Alex. How you doing? You excited for your MRI? Have you ever had one before? Are you scared? Yeah, you should not be scared. They're not scary. You'll probably fall asleep. Do you want to bring earplugs? Because it doesn't feel like it lasts a long time, but apparently it's like 40 minutes. Yeah. Well, I was having my... I don't think they move you around. Oh, overwhelming. Hi, Beelzebub. How you doing, baby bird? You want to come here? Come here. Come on. You don't have to run away. You can just jump on my finger. Come here. All right. Fine. Ugh. It's quiet today in the stream, Alex. What should I talk about? Hello? What? The snow is melting. Good conversation. I'm just gonna refresh to make sure that it's not on my end and that you guys actually are quiet. Wouldn't that be funny if I'm like, where is everybody? And the chat is moving. It's just not me. Nope. Nope, the chat is silent. Hello. I can't watch videos. I'm on YouTube. I'll get copyrighted. Plus, my computer cannot handle that. It can barely handle the stream. It's doing its best, you guys, okay? It's doing its best. I'm driving to work right now, but listening. Well, don't text and drive. Hello. You could get a ticket. And that would be so awful. I love you. Bye. Have a good rest of your time. See you next time. Good luck studying. You excited?
No, there's no guidance.
Oh, Alex has a test today. He has a French test. With the government, you can take French lessons because you cannot be a manager in the government unless you have French. In Ontario, in Canada, you need to be bilingual to like move up in the government. And Alex is at the highest level he can be at with the language he has. So he needs to have French in order to get to the next level. He can still get raises and stuff within this level, but like sorry, my earring is sore and I don't know why, so I have to fiddle with it. He can still get raises and stuff within the job he does right now, but he can jump to a higher position. And realistically, a lot of the people in his field are all getting ready to retire. So it's kind of one of those things where if he wants to move at all, he needs to have French. So luckily the government pays for you to learn French. If you're in the government, you can take lessons and tests. And if you pass the tests, you can get a classification of bilingualism. So there's like A, B, and C. And in order to be like one step under the prime minister, you have to be fully bilingual. In order to be 3 steps under the prime minister, you need to be at least a level C example. And to be where Alex is at, he needs to be, I think, at a level B. So he has to do the level A test and then the level B test or whatever. This is how I understand it. I know my sister she's like fully bilingual, like on paper anyway. So she just has access to different things. You basically, in Canada, if you're not bilingual English and French, you can only get so far, government-wise. Even though Alex's job is pretty much fully online and the only meetings he has are in English, it doesn't make sense because even Alex's boss and Alex's boss's boss, the only meetings they have are in English, but they need to be able to communicate their problems and progress in French. So unless you are bilingual, there's only so much you can do. All right, we're getting longer now. We're not quite there yet. We still need probably another foot, maybe another 2 feet, because that will bring us, I need it to go over my shoulder, like over my shoulder from my neck on one side to my hip on the other. Let's see how long that is. If I put it over like this, I want the bag to sit, hold on, I want the bag to sit on my hip down here, which means I need to crochet from here to here, about probably another 18 inches. I need to do. Hopefully I have enough yarn for it. If I don't, I'm gonna just go until I run out of yarn. I'm pretty much using an entire skein for this strap. That's all right though. Ugh. There we go. I'm trying to lean back far enough that you can see what I'm working on. You want to come sit with me, Beelzebub? You can come here. Yeah, come here. Hi, baby. I don't have any food or anything you can play with. You could have this, a piece of paper. Oh, yeah, that gets you excited, huh? Gets Rohan excited, too. Here. Come on. She pretends to be shy, and I don't really know why. Come on. You can have it. Look. Come here. Here, come on. It's just a piece of paper. Yeah. Here. Okay, I'll put it right here for you, okay? You come get it when you're ready. Yeah, come here. Ya dang bird. Come here. Hi. Yeah, come here. Come here. Hi. Good bird. Kiss. Thank you, baby. Mwah. Thank you, baby. Mwah. Thank you, baby. Kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you, baby. You have to give me kisses. You can't just be asking for them all the time. Right, Gary? Yep. Then what? Kiss. No, you have to also say the kiss. You have to also do the kiss. It's not just about saying the word kiss. Why you gotta do like this? Can't you just stay up like that? That would be super. Thank you. And then we could tilt you up a little. Don't fall. Better. Better. I just need room for my arms. There. Much better. Much better. Hi, baby bird. Yeah, come here. Yep. What you doing? Gary's just ripping apart paper on top of the cage, which is great because that means he's not ripping apart paper that is mine. Oh, golly. I think I'm gonna listen to the kooks later while I film. Please let there be 18 inches worth of yarn left. I feel like I'm playing yarn chicken right now. Here's the ball of yarn I have left. But I'm also doing just a 10 stitch row, so it might be enough. Alrighty. Oh, I also did a good girl thing. I refilled Rohan's prescription for his gabapentin, so that job is done. I also need to pick up cat food today. We also need to go to Costco and get eggs today. I'm organized. You know what, though? I need to take another break from crocheting already to write some things down so that I don't forget to do them tomorrow. And so that I don't forget what I did yesterday. Please. The last stitch of the row, this strap, I've been doing no chain one at the end of the row. I've just been doing a single crochet and turn to keep the edges nice and straight and like dense. But doing that makes the first stitch and the last stitch of each row real tight, which is annoying. Okay, I'm gonna just take my journal out. Okay, I'm game. The bookshelf moved over. Morning all. The bookshelf moved. The cat tree rotated. My tables moved. All the plants except for the bird of paradise moved. Plants in the shelves now. Lemon tree in the back. Everything is different. And now I have a space behind me, Candace, after my table ends. My table ends right here. After the end of the table, I have 11 feet by 12 feet of open floor space, which is kind of exciting for me. Oh wow, yeah, it's very, I do want you to see it. So let me just, you know what? I'll do this. I'll show you with the phone. Ready? All right, let's tilt you this way. So first the desk, then the cat, who has his own cat tree. Oh my God, literally mop and vacuum every night. Look at this. Monday is change the cage time. You know what? I'll take you on a little room tour. What do you say? We do a little room tour? Okay, so my desk, dropped that. My organization, here's my plants. There's my beautiful bird of paradise. Bunch more plants under here. And then if we turn this way, we get the cat tree, table, yard. Then we get to the bird tree and the bird cage. And then the shelf behind all of this is all of the bird stuff. Seeds, toys, all that stuff. Here's the birds. Hello. Nice to see you. Can I have a kiss? Good bird. Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Kiss. Kiss. Thank you. How about you, Beelzebub? Gary, can I have a kiss? Good bird. Can I have a kiss? No? Kiss? A kiss, not a bite. Kiss. Thank you. All right, and then my shelves, which are just always messy. It's just the way it is. But now I have a makeup area with my mirror. Hello. My full body mirror. Hi. And then I have my makeup stuff organized over here now. Very good. Then I have all my yarn over here. And then you guys don't usually see here, but that's our kitchen. You know what? Is our kitchen horribly a mess right now? Kind of. I'm not going to show it to you. It's a mess. But you can see the plants. Ta-da! That's where plants live in the winter. Very cute. And then also plants live up there in the winter. Ta-da! Room tour. Look, there's the stream. There's you guys. Hi. Look, it's Inception. So many streams. Whoa. And then we have no tables here now, is what's up. Just this one table. And there we go. Gorge. Now I can put this here. Oh wow, what happened? Or what did you lose? I didn't lose anything. It was time. It was time for a bit of a room change. I wanted more space. I wanted to move things around. And now I have. There we go. And now we're all plugged in. But yeah, now my room is a little bit more, I want to say, I don't know about organized. Organized is probably not the right word, but it's more, there's just a little more room. Also, oh gosh, you're missing the best part about having a cat right now. The angle is not good, but he's just rolling onto his back. Look at this. You sleepy guy. You really have a hard life, huh? It's really hard to be you. I wish I could show you his face. I wonder if he'll let me rotate him on his bed without getting up. Hi. Those are nice purrs you have right now. I like you when you purr. There. Oh, you're just a baby. I wonder if I can get the microphone close enough for you to hear him. Hey. Do you hear his purring? Ow, what's that for? I'm petting you. Okay, fine. Rude. Try to pet him and he's like, actually, I'll just bite you instead. He wants belly rubs. Yeah, but if he wants them, but if I do them, he'll attack. He wants a belly rub. But he also doesn't. Hi. Hi, troublemaker. There. Now you can see how cute he is. It's a trap. It's literally a trap. Cats want belly rubs, but don't do it for too long, or else. Can I give you a belly rub? Ow. The answer is no. No, you can't. How about just a regular rub? Can I just give you pets? Is that better? Just some kitty cat pets. So much hair on you. All right, back to crochet. It's hard. Hard to stay on task. Oh no, I wasn't crocheting right now. I was writing in my journal. Very hard to stay on task. Okay, I need a pen, which I put away because I'm very responsible. What do you think? You like the pen? This is my life. Hi. Hi, demon. Ow, 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 not on my finger. Thank you. All right. Did he get me? Oh, he got me. Okay. What did I want to write down? What I did yesterday and what I have to do today. So, what I have to do today is order... No, that's what I did yesterday. Rohan meds. That's done. I need to buy wet cat food. I need to organize seed starting stuff. I need to film the bag video. Okay, and yesterday I filmed please hold. Film. Then I took a break. Then I filmed again. Then I took a break. And then I took a nap. Cool. And then I filmed more. Hold on a sec. Cool. Done. Just wanted to write that down so that I knew I won't forget about it. I literally just turned you around and then you turned around the other way, huh? Harassment. It's cat harassment. All right. Now we can crochet again. So, now that we've got some of the regulars back in, how are you guys doing? I'm so late. Good morning, Louisa. Yes, you are. Where you been, brah? And good morning, Laura and everyone, and pets and plants. Good morning. Yes, we can. I'm glad you could hear him purr. It's important. All right, now we have to decide, can I get this a little higher so that I can rest my arm here? Yes, we can. Look at that. What is happening here? That's not cute. It's a trap. It's a trap. Do not pet the cat. It's always a trap with Rohan anyway. He wants pets. He wants to attack. Although this morning he was very sweet. He was just meowing, trying to get me to make his breakfast. And I was making it every morning. It takes the same amount of time. And every morning he's like, I'm dying. I've never eaten before. Please, please provide me sustenance, woman. He's a simple guy. Something so frustrating happened yesterday. I was getting ready to film and Gary Beelzebub did. She bit my hand for no reason as I was like, I offered my finger for her to stand on, and she stood on my finger and then bit me really hard on my finger, and I was like, cool. So now I have a bruise on one of my fingers right before I started filming. And it just got progressively redder during the filming of the video. So now I try my best to have nice hands for the dang filming. I put on false nails. I moisturize my hands before I start. And then the dang bird bites me and ruins all of my planning. I just want to have nice hands for my tutorials. Is that so much to ask? It is so much to ask when you're someone who constantly gets injured, but I'm trying, okay? I'm making an effort. Ugh, the last stitch of each row is so annoying. It's gonna take me forever to finish this stupid strap. I don't know why I decided to do it in horizontal 10 stitch rows. And I don't know why I decided to make it a long crossbody bag, but here we are. That's just what happened, and now this is what we have to live with. It's rough sometimes. But it's gonna be worth it. The bag, I wanted a bag that I would want to use as my daily driver. Generally, I have like 3 go-to bags. I feel like right now I have 3. A sewn one, a crocheted one, and then like a purchased one. But now we'll have 4 go-to bags that I like. My computer is just shrieking. I don't know if the mic picks it up, but it's like, it sounds like a working truck. It's a bit much, you know? So, help me out here. What's happening? What are we going to talk about? I got nothing. I've been talking to myself for an hour and a half. What am I supposed to do? You guys have to participate. Help me. Provide conversation. No, that's not true. It's more like, dance, monkey, dance. Keep talking, Laura. Find things to talk about. But what? There's nothing happening. Literally nothing is going on. This is just what's happening right now. Is I'm crocheting. I am very happy about the openness of this room now, though. It's almost like it's big enough to have a seating area in it, which is awesome. We're not there yet, but maybe eventually. I just need a second bedroom to put all my craft stuff in. That can be like a craft room where I put everything, like my little library, and then everything in my main area is just empty. Like this room could be empty except for plants, and then the craft room would hold all of the stuff. So I could just take out what I'm working on. That way I could actually have decor. Because when you have so many craft supplies, the supplies become the decor. I want actual decor around. And it's all packaged up in boxes. I shared in Discord a YouTuber that knits goth things for Sid and Alana specifically. Well, I'll look. I'll see it too. Thank you very much. Where did you share it? Probably in Inspo. Do goths knit? That's cute. Who is that person? Jack in the attic. Interesting. Yes, goths knit. Of course they do. I feel like goths probably knit more than the average person because alternative folk, I feel like every time that I go to meetups for, now I have to see the mistake in your K, where is it? Oh, barely. I mean, there is a mistake, but that's okay. I can barely even see it. Anyway, whenever I go to any meetups for crochet folk, it always seems to be predominantly queer, like queer goth alternative women, and then stuff in there. Her argument is that she finds more crochet content. Oh, for goths, as opposed to knitting content for goths. I feel like knitting and crochet are both very niche, but the niche is, it leans queer, it leans femme, it leans alternative. That doesn't mean everybody who knits, crochets, or whatever is a queer goth, but if you go to a meetup, there's gonna be a queer goth. There's gonna be a bunch of women. Like, that's what you're gonna find. At least that's my experience. I feel like there have never been, maybe one of my meetups had a guy at it. Other than that, it was either non-binary folks or queer women. There should be more men joining up the ranks, but, you know, I also kind of am glad there aren't. Like, I like the idea of, like, it's open for everyone, but I also like the idea that this is, like, a secret women's magic. It's not for just women, I know that. It's for men, too, and non-binary folk, and trans folk. Everybody is welcome. But I do like having, like, this secret magic that I can turn string into fabric. And I like that having feminine energy. That we build from nothing. Either we build from nothing via string, or we build from nothing via cells. We are creators by nature, you know? I don't know. It feels romantic. I like the idea that we have our own little magic. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere on this strap. I need this strap to be long enough to diagonally cross my body. And it's not yet that long because I like to wear my purses crossbody or my bags crossbody. It's not going to be this wide because we're going to be folding it and sewing it. So it's going to be this wide. But it's going to be good. Still need a bunch. What are you talking about, Gary? I hear you. I want to knit something. I'm feeling the itch to start knitting again. I just haven't done it. I haven't started. Because it's like getting all the supplies out. And it's so much slower than crochet. But it's also like I love how knit feels. Knitted garments feel so nice. I am excited to get started on that cardigan. I'm starting to doubt my color choice though. Am I going to use those colors? Like, am I going to wear that? The colors aren't super like me. But they are. Individually they are. I just don't know if all together they will be. The colors I'm choosing for the cardigan are these ones. Literally, they're the colors I'm wearing right now. I'm like, I don't wear these colors. Literally what I'm wearing right now is all of these colors. But this is what the cardigan will look like. Or it's the colors that we're using. And Scotland decree and specific tartan as an apology for all the women burned. Scotland decreed a specific tartan as an apology for all the women burned, blamed of being witches, and it's pretty. That's cool. Scotland made a new tartan for the goth ladies. What color? Let's see. Scottish witch tartan. It's not for witches, it's for women who are burned as witches. Okay. It's black and red. Witches colors. You want to see it? Don't worry, I'll show it to you. Witch tartan. Witch tartan. Gray. Black, red, and gray. Oh, there's two different. Witch's blood tartan cloth. Scotland certifies. So this is the one that it shows as Scotland certifies, but then this one is witch's blood tartan. So I wonder, I guess this, the Scottish Registry of Tartans. Look at that. Make a whole Scottish woman tartan out of... Aw, that's cute. A tartan witch. That's so fun. With a real lovely looking tartan. That's nice. We love that. Hey there, James Fraser. I'll wear your witch's tartan. Okay, cool. Thanks, Scotland. That's so nice of you. I don't know why I'm saying thank you, but thank you on behalf of the witches. Scottish witch tartan. Witch tartan? The Scottish tartan. It is pretty, though. Okay, I have to pee now, so I'll be right back. I'm wearing jeans today, so I'm probably going to have to pee more because they are not allowing any extra movement. So you guys just chat amongst yourselves for a minute. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go pee, and then I'll come back. Did we have bird crimes? We always have bird crimes here. There we go. I love your orange chair. Oh, it's like wood, but it's orange, I guess. All right. They ate him. Oh no. They ate him. Poor Rohan. Rohan went downstairs. He's gonna go use his litter box. When he gets woken up in the morning, he usually switches out and goes to the litter box. How is Sister Julia? Sister Julia is doing well. So you're making her sound like she's like a nun. Sister Julia is doing just fine. She is still pregnant. Hopefully she'll be pregnant for at least a little while longer, but I'm pretty much ready to meet Elizabeth, but she still has a couple weeks left on paper. Pretty much whenever Elizabeth is ready to come, she's going to come now. All of the things are set up. She's got her hospital bag done. She has her babysitting for Alistair set up. She has everything she needs. She has her birth plan. Oh, my vet is calling me. I'm going to just not answer because they're just going to tell me we can pick up his medicine today. Rohan's meds are... What is it? I hear you, Peekaboo. That was Peekaboo. You could tell because her meow sounds nice. Rohan's meow does not sound nice. Anyway, Rohan, I have to pick up his vet meds today. His gabapentin. He is out of anti-anxiety meds. I also need to change some of my earrings today. I'm also considering putting in a new piercing today. I'm all healed up. All my piercings have healed. So I think I might put in a new one. I actually wanted to change out my earring this morning before the stream. So I'm going to let the ADD have its way, and I'm going to put in a new earring. I'm not going to pierce the earring. That I will do not with you guys. But I did get new studs, and I want to switch out this one. So let me just grab my alcohol and a paper towel so I can clean everything. Gotta keep everything clean. Right, Elsa? She's like, clean? I would rather just chew all of your stuff. We can't have that. He needs them. He surely does. Doesn't he? You know what? Let me wipe my hands. I did just wash them in the bathroom, but I will alcohol my fingertips anyway. I have this 91% alcohol. Oh, I hope that doesn't ruin the glue on my fingernails. We'll see. I took Ada for ice cream. She was such a good girl, and she was telling me, "It's Sunny." I like to hear her say more and more words. That's so cute. It's got to be so hard for her to learn to talk with so many languages all the time. Like, she understands everything, but like to know when to use which language and everything. Oops. Must be hard work. Also, it must be hard for you because the rules are definitely different with a polyglot. You know, like they say, like, your baby's supposed to be able to roll over by this age, say this many words by this age, but like, if your baby is learning 4 languages at a time, do you get to divide it by 4? Like, oh, she should have 20 words. Okay, well, she has 5 words, but she has 5 words in each language, so she has 20 words. You know what I mean? I forgot how hard it is to do with nails on. I don't know why I forgot, because it's always the same amount of difficulty. It's always super hard when I'm wearing my nails. Come on, you. This is not going to be fun. Great, drop both sides. There's the one. What's the other piece? I heard you, and you didn't go far. but I can't see you. Where'd you go? That's annoying. Ow. Oh, there it is. Ugh. This is why I need to have the alcohol out. Okay, so I'm replacing it with just a simple ball piercing, like just it's just a small ball. How long of a thing do I need? Not super long. 1 and 2. How about you? Are you long enough? Yep. Beauty. Now we'll just alcohol up the new piercing. Make sure we ain't got no germs on that. And then I can insert. Hopefully. There. Did you fit in? Beautiful. Okay, now you gotta be on my side here, earring. You gotta work with me, not against me. Oops. Or just work against me, that's fine. Okay, I need what do I need? Do I need a mirror? I don't think a mirror is gonna help here. I think the only thing that'll help is concentration. The ability to feel what's happening. Did I get it? Ha ha ha, I'm amazing. Just twisting the ball. I love these threaded earrings. Like putting a regular earring on now, I'm like, no thank you. There. Now it's simple. Just a simple ball. Do I have anything else I want to replace with a ball? I think I want to replace this one as well. Hi Beelzebub, nice to see you. You can't have these. These are not for birds. These are people toys. Okay. Another one out. I think this one needs to be a short post. Hello Beelzebub. Beelzebub. Okay, did I take out the second hole here? No, I took out the second hole on this side. Okay. Please just be patient with me. Sometimes it feels important to do something even when it's literally not important at all. Like right now, at this very moment, changing my earrings. May not be important, but for some reason it feels important and it feels like I have to do it now. But I am craving a new piercing and I've got new earrings, like new stainless steel, titanium, whatever. Yeah, I see you, Beelzebub. I'm just busy. If I can, here. I believe in you, Laura. You could do it. My earlobe is so small that I can't, like, position it well. Okay, hold on. I just need a mirror for this one. Ugh. to the alcohol. I promise, I'm so close to being done this. For real. I'm gonna get it, and then all will be well. Ugh. Rohan in the cave is scared of the birds. Oh, my poor little Rohan. I'm sorry, buddy. You getting attacked? Well, maybe you shouldn't be such a troublemaker. You know? Bless you. I'm almost done, I promise. Just give me a minute. I promise I'll come back. After I get my earrings in. Hi, Rohan. Okay. Almost got it. For real? I just dropped another gosh dang one of the balls. What's that? I'm almost done. I swear I'm so close to being done. I'm gonna lose my mind though. If I can't get it in. I don't really need a mirror. I just need to feel it. Ugh. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm telling you right now. I can feel it. I can feel myself going crazy. Ugh. Now Rohan's not in the cave. I caught it. Caught it with my legs. Okay. These stupid long nails are cute for filming. If they're not cute for trying to put in earrings. Really? Did I just lose it again? No, it didn't get lost. Ugh. I bet this is the most entertaining stream of the week. I'm like, I have to crochet, I have to crochet. After I do literally any other thing. Let me just avoid doing the one thing I actually have to get done today. Okay. I wish I could hold these with like pliers. But I don't have any that are like the right shape to hold a round ball. I can feel it. Oh my god. These stupid nails are going to be the death of me right now. I'm literally sweating. Like I feel hot just from... Please just make sure that those are covered. don't need those out, but I'm melting. I'm literally melting. I know this is not a shirt. This is an undershirt, but I need to get this in or else I'm gonna lose my ever-loving mind. How do you even grip something this shape with long nails? Why am I doing this to myself at this time of recording? Did I just drop it? Yes, I did. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. I need a mirror again. As I sit here sweating. I think I took the earring out and I can't get one back in, and I'm giving up. Okay, we'll try again when these nails come off, all right? I can't get a grip, and I'm gonna just keep dropping it and going absolutely insane. So instead, I'll just give up for now, and then when these nails come off, I will change all my earrings. I'm melting. Now let's crochet again. Alcohol can go away. I need to refill my water, so then I'll come back. Babe, do I press you? All right, so I'm just gonna open my window for a minute because somehow that made me boiling hot. There, just a little. Okay, clothes back on. Beelzebub, I think you created a pull in my shirt. Just saw it. Where is it? Maybe not. All right. Back to wearing clothes. Okay. All right, all is well. Everything is fine. We are okay. That was annoying. I switched out the one. At least there's one earring that's switched. That makes me feel better because this one was starting to bother me. These ones up here are starting to bother me too. They're supposed to be made of titanium, which is hypoallergenic, but I think they might be made of brass and just coated in titanium, and my ears know the difference. Okay, back to work. By the way, if you're just showing up, hello. Don't forget to like the video as you come in. And also, I'm crocheting a bag today. That's what's happening. I am doing my darndest to try and get the strap of this bag finished so that I can finish filming the video today. The strap is the thing that's taking me the longest to do because it's no fun. Hey, get out of there. No way, Jose. He's like, the window's open? May I go outside? No, sir. You may not. There we go. I keep checking on it, but I'm checking every like 3 rows, so it's not growing nearly as fast as I want it to. Beautiful. I feel like I'm too close there. Now you can see what I'm actually working on. So now that I made that failed attempt at putting in earrings, let's brush the hair back there. I'll probably try again after this stream, and then maybe I'll do a new piercing tomorrow. I don't know where I'm gonna pierce yet, but I'm sure I'll find somewhere. It's just hard to put the earring in when the nails are on, so I guess I won't do it tomorrow. As soon as these nails come off, a couple more days, then I'll put a new piercing in. Until then, I'll just leave my ears as is. But I don't know what I want to pierce next. It's hard. Hard to know. I think maybe what I'll do is up here, but like different. I have all of the piercing stuff. I got a piercing kit months ago, which has like needles and gloves and alcohol wipes and clamps and all the things that you need to do a piercing. And I've already done one. It was just an up at the corner of my ear, one of these guys, but still did it, which is cool. And now I'm gonna do it again. But where? We'll see. There we go. Sorry if that was loud for you, but it made my neck feel better. I wish I could do that some days. Just crack it. Is yours too stiff to crack? That sucks. I remember when I discovered I could do it, I was like, everything is better now. Even though the massage therapist and my doctor says that's not a good thing to do, you can cause a stroke for yourself. Don't crack your neck, don't crack your back. It's not good for you. I would love to oblige, but I cannot because it feels so good. I have arthritis in mine, it rarely pops. Yeah, that sucks. Not looking forward to that day. I already can't crack my knuckles the same way that I could when I was a kid. Because when I was young, I used to be able to crack all of my knuckles by bending my finger back like this. But now, these two don't do it anymore. My pointer finger, I can only crack it by pushing. And then the ring finger and the middle finger still do it by being pushed back, but the pinky doesn't anymore. It used to be all of my fingers. Now I have to like do things to make them all crack. Things I never had to do before. But I still do them because I crack my knuckles and I can't stop. I can't imagine. I would go crazy if I could never crack any of my bones again. Or joints. I need to. I crack my ankles, I crack my toes, I crack my knees, I crack my hips, I crack my back, I crack my shoulders, I crack my neck. I think that's everything. My elbows once in a while pop, but that's not on purpose. Whereas all the other things, I can intentionally make them pop. And whenever I do like my ankles and my toes, Alex is like, stop, you're hurting yourself, I know it. But I don't even use my hands. I can do it with just like the power of my feet. And I think it feels better after, so until I get an actual injury, probably not going to stop. Until arthritis tells me I can't do it anymore. Then I guess I'll stop. The sound coming out of the computer is crazy. I wonder if I can do anything to my poor computer. It's working so hard. Might be almost time to get a new one soon. I don't know how soon, but this thing, if it's like 7 years old, can't have that much more life in it. Computers have such increases in capacity every single year. With Thai massage, they crack my toes. Oh, that's awesome. I've cracked Alistair's toes when I'm playing This Little Piggy with him. You know, this little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy has roast beef. This little piggy has none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. Hey, get down. You're not allowed out there. I said no. No. So when I'm wiggling his individual toes, this little piggy, I've pulled and a loud pop happens and Alistair's looked at me like, am I hurt? I'll be like, oh, I cracked your toe. And then he goes, oh. I said, did it hurt? No. Does it feel better? No. It's loud. His little baby toes. Just by being pulled on a little bit, they go like... What's the difference between a Thai massage and a deep tissue massage? I get a deep tissue massage on my back and neck and shoulders, and then I get a regular massage for the rest of my body. When I get a full body massage, I don't need deep tissue on like my thighs, but I need a deep tissue on my hips because the muscles around my hips get so tight, I don't even know they're tight. Like, I don't even know it's happening, and then she starts putting her elbow into my like hip area, and the pain is, it's unlike anything else. I have never felt sharp, tight muscle pain like when the massage therapist has her elbow into my thigh, or into my hip, sorry. It's like it feels good, but in the worst way. It hurts, and it hurts in a way that you're like, it's something good is happening. I feel this pain is good for me. That's what it's like. A deep tissue massage in my hips and lower back. When I leave, I can crack my whole spine, you know, like it loosens everything up. I didn't even know I had tight hips. I've been doing yoga for my hips now because every time I've gone to the massage therapist, she's like, your hips are like rocks. Like your hips have rock tight muscles in them. And I'm like, I have no idea why. And she's like, are you doing a lot of work with your hips? I'm like, probably I'm doing no work ever with my hips. Maybe just living this life is hard. My posture is bad. So I've been doing yoga every night that stretches out my back and hips and neck and shoulders, basically. So next massage, we'll find out if my stretches have done literally anything for my very tight hips. Also, where are the muscles even in your hips? Like, I don't understand. It hurts so much when she's massaging the area, but like, my hips don't hurt all the time. Like, they don't hurt right now. And yet when she's massaging them, it's like, how are they so tight all the time if it's not hurting, but making them less tight hurts? I'm confused. I don't know. A neighbor is a Thai masseuse, and she started at her own place in 2020, if you know what I mean. Oh, okay. Cool. Small business. I get it. Support small business. Is it a medical thing for you guys, or is it like a private business? Because here your massage, as long as it's covered, like if it's a massage therapist, it's covered up to 80%, and then you have not here, Alex's insurance covers that up to 80% for a total of something like $1,000 a year, which means generally 6 or 7 massages. Which I haven't even started this year's massages yet. Very excited about that. Since it's already almost March, I'm probably going to get one every month for a couple of months. And then I'll back off to every other month. Because it's like $20 for a massage when it's covered. It's like $25, but still, $25 for a massage. Don't mind if I do, for an hour. My gosh, my stomach is making all kinds of crazy noises this morning. I haven't eaten yet. That could be why. Private, not covered. Okay. The Thai ones walk on you? I don't know. Hot stones on your back, maybe? I went to her last time before Ada was born. I like 1 month before. It was a huge relief. Oh, like 1 month before. Yeah, I have a friend who did massages once every week in the final month. Once a week, she would go in for a, what's it called? A pregnant massage? A maternal massage? There's a word for it. When you're pregnant, a massage for pregnant women. Anyway, she went and she did that every week leading up to the birth. And I don't know if it helped, but it made her feel relaxed, so that's good. I'm excited to start having massages again. I just haven't called to make an appointment. I will, though. Oh, did I tell you? I got my my old fillings repaired. So they didn't end up having to use freezing, which is good because it wasn't, they didn't have to grind into my teeth. They just had to grind into an old filling. So there was no pain, which is great. And it was quick. It was probably like less than half an hour total that I was at the dentist. And they drilled into an old filling around the outside of it in order to repair the edges of a filling, because apparently they needed repair. So they put new, like basically like a new top coat. They like grinded down around the edges of the filling and then put a new top layer of whatever a filling is made of, and then sealed me off and then grinded it down and called it a day. But apparently there was no new issues underneath whatever they took off, so that's good. The cavity has not continued. They were from when I was like 15, so I'm not surprised they didn't continue. But now my teeth are perfect. My teeth have now no cavities, no fillings that need replacing, no root canals. Apparently the cavity they fixed 2 weeks ago in the future may need a root canal. He said it was deeper than I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't deep enough that it was near your nerve. But if for some reason it continues to decay, then you may need a root canal in the future. But that's like an if. It's not a guaranteed. So if everything lines up poorly, I may need a root canal in the future, which I'm not really scared of. I'm not scared of dental things. So for me, it's not something stressful. It's just not. But I don't have any of the symptoms he said to keep an eye out for, which is like if you're drinking hot liquids, if the tooth hurts, or if sharp pain just happens out of nowhere. Those are things to look out for, and I don't have those problems, so that's good. But now, no more cavities, clean teeth, no stains, no tartar. She's ready. And apparently they don't need to see me for 9 months. Usually when I was growing up, it was every 6 months. For Alex's dentist, it was every 3 months, which to me seems a little bit like they're just trying to make you come in too often. But my dentist said 9 months, so I don't have to go to the dentist for quite some time. And then we'll see what happens when I go next time. But I'm going to continue flossing my teeth, which I've never been good at maintaining, but I'm going to try real hard to remember to floss my teeth all the time. And I'm brushing my teeth more. That'll probably fade and I'll just end up going back to my regular brushing schedule, but at this moment I've been brushing my teeth more often. Go to the dentist if you have insurance, because why did I wait almost 10 years It's lucky I had nothing major that needed to be done. Like, I know that was luck because I've eaten sweet things my whole life. I've drank wine and coffee. I've smoked. I've done all of the things you shouldn't do that are bad for your mouth and teeth. And somehow there was only one cavity. So I know I'm lucky, and I'm not gonna jinx it for next time. I'm gonna take better care of my teeth, and I'm gonna go to the dentist whenever they tell me I need to go. Oh gosh, I'm starting to play yarn chicken, and I don't think this strap is long enough yet. It's getting pretty close to the end of the ball of yarn. Fingers crossed there will be enough. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just stretch this to make it be enough. But I also was planning on using the brown yarn for other things in my bag pattern, and I don't think I'm going to be able to because I am almost out of it. Oh, also, if you were interested in knowing how much it cost, to have 2 fillings repaired was $54. $54 was the price I paid, but that would have been $540 to repair 2 fillings because I get 90% coverage. So if it was $540, I would have just said, oh, it's just for repairing something broken that isn't causing me pain or discomfort, or I didn't even know it was happening. Don't bother if I was having to pay full price. Luckily, I have coverage, but if I didn't, I'm telling you, I would have just got that one cavity fixed and that's it, because I'm not paying almost $600 to have someone fix something that's not actually broken, it's just on the way to being broken. Preemptively fixing something for $600 is not going to happen for me. But for $54, I can justify it. That's one dinner, you know? It's one night out. We have to substitute one night out for me having my teeth perfect. Now we just have to get Alex to do it. He has a little bit more of stress because growing up in Belarus, dental care does not have the same, or growing up in the 90s in Belarus, dental care does not have the same thing that growing up in the 90s in Canada had. Alex said when he was little, it would be like, oh, you have a cavity? Hold still. It wasn't like you have a cavity, let's numb it, let's drill it out with a machine. It was like, hold still. Okay, nurse, hold the child down. It was not the same experience I had with the dentist, so not a vibe. Good morning, Michelle. I remember my dad saying something similar when he was a kid. He had to have a tooth pulled, and when he was young, I guess he wasn't a kid, but when he was young, he had to have one of his teeth pulled out in the back for something. Probably he broke it being a teenager or whatever. And he said that there was no numbing. It was the dentist had his knee on my dad's chest and was yanking out a tooth. Like, had his knee on his chest to hold him and then was like wrenching out the tooth. And I was like, that's just not the experience I don't have any trauma from my dentist. I've had none of the pain that I've experienced from the dentist was anything past what I could handle. And none of the pain that happened scared me because it was like, they're putting a needle in my mouth. Of course it's going to hurt. They're injecting something into the muscles in my mouth. Of course it's going to hurt. It's not like I don't feel the pain. It's like I know the pain. I know why the pain, so it doesn't scare me. For me, it's like if I don't know where the pain is coming from, I can imagine all of the terrible things. But if I know exactly why I'm hurting, it doesn't scare me at all. It's like, you're hurting because you have a physical injury. Like, piercings don't scare me or hurt me because I know it hurts because a needle went through my skin. Like, I have a very logical feeling about pain. As long as I understand why it's happening, I know it's going to end, you know? Like, if you broke your ribs and you don't know that that's what happened, it's like, oh, it hurts and I don't know when the pain will end. But when you have like an injury that's like, I don't know, I've broken my toes It's like, it hurts because it's broken. Like, why? Like, my sunburn hurts because it's an injury, as opposed to being like, I don't know why the pain is there and I don't know how to make it stop. I don't know. I don't have the same feelings. Dental care has definitely changed since I was a kid, for sure. It's definitely changed since my grandpa was a kid. I remember him telling me, like, dentists are quacks. And I was like, Grandpa, they're literally not quacks. And he said, we were driving somewhere, and he said, well, what if we got in a car accident right now? A dentist is a doctor, right? And I was like, yeah, they go to medical school. They're a doctor. And he's like, well, if a dentist is a doctor, if we get into a car accident, you're not going to want a dentist pulling over. And I was like, okay. So what does that mean? He's like, so they're not real doctors. And I'm like, but I wouldn't want a podiatrist either. They're a real doctor. I wouldn't want a heart surgeon. If I got into a car accident, I'm not interested in a heart surgeon pulling over. The only doctor you're going to want is an EMS, like a EMT. What do you mean? Like, his argument was not sound. But I remember him saying that. And then it was because when he was a kid, the dentist was not a fun place to go. There was not a lot of options for ways to have it not be awful. So I understand. And also, dentists were barbers to begin with. So like a barber shop, if you had like a cavity, the barber would also remove your tooth, and then it separated into a separate profession. But it's funny because the previous generations have a completely different relationship with the dentist. I would really need to have someone F me up to be afraid of the dentist at this point. I'm very confident and comfortable there. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for not having me get traumatized as a child. Also, thank you to my dentist, who is still practicing, turning 80 this year, still practices 3 or 4 days a week. Turning 80. He's turning 80. My dentist is turning 80 years old this year. There's multiple dentists in the place. The one who did my filling was a different dentist this time. But the dentist who owns the dental practice still works 3 or 4 days a week at my dental office. He was my first dentist in 1993. He's been being a dentist since 1978. And he is still practicing. And I was like, how can he even see anymore? Like 80 years old doing dental work? Apparently he has perfect vision and great dexterity, and he likes to pick locks as his hobby. What do you do on your lunch break? I order locks from different areas of the world that are locked. You can order a locked lock on like eBay, and he picks them. That's what he does for fun. And it keeps his dexterity up. The hygienist was telling me this, and I was like, that's crazy. He's 80. Shouldn't he retire? Apparently during COVID, he tried to retire and was going crazy. So he came back to work, which is funny. Also, all the dentists at this dental office had KN95 masks on, and then a face shield on top of that. And I was like, because they're inside everybody's mouth, I'm sure they have a way higher risk of getting COVID. Hi, Beelzebub. How doing? How doing? Hi. Welcome. I could fall asleep at the dentist. I don't know if I could fall asleep, but I could definitely not. I don't feel fear, which is good. My first baby tooth came out in a hot dog, the American dream. That's funny. On the 4th of July. Did you see that ice fall, Beelzebub? We still have ice falling a bunch because the snow is melting. Did it get cloudy? It was sunny and beautiful this morning, and now it's fully cloud cover. Not my favorite. Is this long enough yet? I'm so close to being out of yarn. I'm really hoping that we can get this long enough. I mean, it is gonna stretch, so like maybe it's long enough already. Let's see how long. Sorry, Beelzebub, I wasn't trying to scare you. Okay, so if it's over the shoulder, the bag is right here. We're gonna have one strap there. Where's that strap gone? Where'd you go? There you are. And one strap there. Okay, that's pretty much long enough, and that will also stretch out over time. So that seems good. Now it's time to work on the flap. So I can put this aside. And we can work on the flap of the bag. So the flap is being done in the same variegated rainbow. What I did for the top brim of this bag, or the top edge, I'll show you on this overhead shot. I crocheted a 5 rows of the blue and then folded it over onto itself and stitched it down with blanket stitches. See, they're stitched down here. So it's double thickness at the edge of the bag. Then I connected my yarn again on the inside. I just made 2 points. And now I'm crocheting back and forth between these 2 points in order to create a flap that will fold over top of the front of the bag, but we're gonna have the flap come down to about here. So that's what I'm doing. Hey there, Marina. And I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook right now. I did the rest of this bag in a 4 millimeter hook, but this part I'm doing in the 5.5. Okay, well, I'm gonna try. Come on, Cook. Go through there. Thank you. Clever. I thought so. I think it looks good. I think it's gonna be a good thing. And then because I'm connecting it on the inside, the edge will still show up, which is what I wanted. Like, I was originally thinking of connecting it to the blue, but I don't want it to be that way. I want it to be the way I want it to be, okay? Here, let me try and come in here, center myself again, and then I can bring you guys over. Nope, it's not the best spot. There, is that better? That's better. Anyway, that's what's happening. That's what's happening right now. And I don't even know how many stitches it is. It's just between the 2 stitch markers. Once I get going, I'm a little quicker with it, but it's a bit of a slow trek right now because I'm switching needle sizes or hook sizes. So a little bit more finicky. Also, thank you for the compliment, Marina. I love this sweater too. I got it at the thrift store for $2. And it is made in Italy, and it's very pretty, and I like it. And it washes really well. I'm pretty sure it's 100% cotton, which is great. We love finding natural fibers. Okay, put you there. This thread. Poor Alex has a French test soon. I think it's at like lunchtime or just after lunch. And he's nervous. So wish him good luck. I'm not saying it loud because I don't want him to know that I know he's nervous, but poor guy's nervous. So this part I'm doing in single crochets. The body of the bag I did in half doubles, so that it would be a little bit thicker of a fabric. Just that extra yarn over thickens it up quite a bit without adding too much height. And I did a bunch of increases. I filmed it. Don't worry, I filmed it. There's going to be a tutorial. And this bag is going to look really cute when it's done. It's not going to look like a hat. I know right now it's kind of giving hat energy, but I promise once we get the pocket on, once we get the inside pocket, I've been humming and hawing over whether I want to add a lining to the bag because I have some really beautiful wool in stripes and in plaid. And even though it doesn't technically match, I think it looks cute, and I could make a lining, and it wouldn't take that much time. It'll take a bunch of time, but like maybe I'll do the lining after the tutorial. We'll see. For now, the plan is get this flap done. If the flap and the strap are done, I can finish the filming of the bag today. What is it, Peekaboo? Why you meow? I guess Peekaboo just woke up. I also want to knit. I don't know what, but I want. I feel that. I want to knit. I want to knit something. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll just knit a big, thick scarf. I have all of that big, fat yarn. I feel like there's going to be enough to make a nice scarf. What is it? What do you need? Yeah, come here. What's wrong, Pika? Hear that poor, sad kitty cat? By the way, if you've not yet clicked the thumbs up button today on the stream, please click the thumbs up button. I'm here 3 hours, 3 times a week. I think that's worth a quick like, don't you think? What? What's wrong? Peekaboo is underneath the bird cage, and she's just decided to start meowing. Hi, baby. Oh, you're outside there now. Hi. Hi, Peekaboo. Hi. How you doing? What's wrong? He's not up there. He left the room. I think he went downstairs. I don't see him anywhere. She knows that. That's why she's come out, for sure. That's Peekaboo, by the way, in the background. That little fat gray kitty. Hi, Peekaboo. Come here. Hi, baby. Think it's time for soup. Now Peekaboo's gonna run into her lair. And she's gone. Hi.
Hello.
You excited? You nervous? Are you feeling prepared? Oh no. Is it a written test or a verbal test?
No, I told you.
You don't know anything? Oh my gosh, they didn't give Alex any information about what this test is. Because the person who teaches the French is not the person who does the testing. Because the testing is like government testing. And yesterday I was like, so, what do you know for your test? And he was like, je m'appelle Alex. He did like all the intro words, and it made me smile. Hi, Beelzebub. Oh, right. Peekaboo is gone. You can have this again. So now Peekaboo is in Alex's office, and she'll stay there for a couple hours, and then she asks to come out now. She didn't used to ask to come out. She would just sleep on his couch all day. Now she asks to come out, and she sleeps underneath the bird cage, or she sleeps by the vent. She likes to have like something around her that makes her feel safe from Rohan. So sometimes she'll be like underneath my desk, or underneath where the heater vent is, or under the bird cage. Don't worry, I've put cat beds in those locations, so she's not having to lie on the cold floor. But yeah, she asks to come out and hang out with me now. And then she goes back in Alex's office, and then she comes back out. She used to just stay in his office all day. Now she feels more free to move. She's not totally free to move, though, because Alex's office door always stays closed, so she has to ask to come out if she wants to come out. And I can't say that she really cares to come out that much. But when she asks, she is released into the world. I think I might knit a scarf after this bag, Louisa. I know I said I would make a cardigan, but like, I kind of want to knit a big scarf. Just like a back and forth stockinette basic situation. There, this flap is getting longer now. You can see it's going to cover the top, and then we'll have it go down the side of the bag too. I think after like 2 more rows here, I'm going to do a oh, it's Rohan. I'm going to do a back loop only in order to curve the flap over. Hi, Rohan. Welcome back. Yeah, come here. Who are you talking to, Beelzebub? Rohan has returned. You're gonna do fine, Alex.
Alright?
You're gonna do fine.
I need to get 90 or more. Fast.
Well, hopefully whoever is doing the testing is nice.
We'll see.
You're gonna do great.
Thanks.
At least you'll know what's to expect, so if you fail this one, you'll know what to expect for next time.
You're not gonna let me in.
Really?
Well, I waited for this class like 2 years or something like that.
Oh my god. Good luck. Poor guy. So stressful. Hi, Beelzebub. It's already 11:45. I have so much to do today. At least I have time. I have time to do it. Oh, I hate how the last stitch of a row is like just a little too tight. Show off, snap here, snap there. Oh, my neck. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I know. I can't help it though. What? What is it? Come here. Rohan, come here. Apparently that tells a cat to come here. Yeah, come here. That's what Beelzebub says. Come here. Psst, 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 psst. Psst, 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 psst. Psst, 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 psst. Psst, psst, psst. What's up? What are you doing? What's up? You want to come here? What's up? Want to kiss? Kiss. All right. Fine. No kiss for me. She just wants to talk to me without touching me. I get that. We can just be friends verbally, Beelzebub. Oh, you can't even see what I'm working on. I promise I'm doing something. So I think the next row will be where I do a back loop only row. Well, hey! No way, Jose. You can't do that. Thank you for letting me know, Beelzebub. Okay, so I think this part is long enough to do a back loop row. So when I do a back loop only single crochet for this part of the bag, it curves the fabric. That's what I'm saying, Beelzebub, or Rohan. It curves the fabric. So if I do back loop only here, right? Here's my bag. If I do a back loop only row right here, it's going to make the fabric do this. What? What is my life right now? Hello? What? Just come up here, look. Jeez Louise. You're such a drama king. No need to be so aggressive. Okay, anyway, it'll fold the fabric forward. Gary, I don't want any of that about right now. Meds. He's out of meds. That's true. He is, in fact, out of meds. Okay, so that'll fold forward like this. Like that. There's like the top of the bag. And now we'll have it curve forward. Like that. And it'll start to curve over until it's long enough. But that's the idea. I want it to be round and have a flap. Cute. And then it will also have these very cool, very perfectly sized brown straps. And hopefully they look good. And they'll be this wide on the side like that. Like, oops. Long strap. It's gonna be great. Hopefully. I hope it'll be great. You're okay, baby. You can lie right here. There's room. Yeah. Right here. Here, I'll make it extra cozy. There. And I could fold up one side like that. There you go. Somewhere nice to sit. Gary. Shut up. Gary's like, I won't be doing that. Shutting up is not what I do. Rohan's still here. He's just out of the sight of the camera. What is it, Gary? Dance a dance. Hi, baby. What are you doing? What are you doing, Gary? My goodness. It's 51, but I have to pee. I think I'm gonna cut it off early so I can go pee. So, hey, Beelzebub. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, friends, I'm going to call it a day. I know we're a few minutes early, but I have to pee. And by the time I come back from going pee, it's going to be like 2 more minutes left in the stream. So I'm going to go. But I do love you guys. I do appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. If you have not yet watched yesterday's new tutorial, I have a new tutorial available on my channel for this pot cozy. It's very cute, very useful. Thank you to those of you who left a comment on that video. I appreciate you. But I am going to see you all on Thursday. So have a good rest of your day. Don't work too hard. Drink enough water. Try not to be annoyed by the many, many loud noises your pets make. Click the thumbs up button, the like button on this video. Click it. Also acknowledge my eye makeup because I'm going to show you up close because it is sparkly. See it? Check out those sparkles. So I will see you on Friday. Have a good rest of your day. And, okay, love you. Bye.